Hi guys, it is a beautiful spring day, so I'm taking the opportunity to film outside. While I talk about life purpose and those innate skills, those innate talents that are born within each of us. Why am I talking about it? Well, because I saw a post from a friend of mine on Facebook, and this is the gist of what it said. She was recounting that in kindergarten, she had received on her report card the following notice. Kay likes to boss the other kids around in the classroom a little too much. She at that point was already demonstrating innate leadership skills, organizing the kids, telling them what to do, taking charge, and making sure things get done. But in kindergarten, it wasn't seen that way. Her ability to organize and be the boss was seen as a negative thing. And she recounted that it was something that she struggled with for a long time. She never was able to find that mentor until recently, because whenever she was exhibiting those innate skills, she was always hit with the same type of harsh criticism she relieved in kindergarten. How many of us have that same thing? When I read that, it recounted and made me think of my own kindergarten report card, where I was told on it says, Dawn does not like to color within the lines. Well, apparently that was a harbinger of what was to come the rest of my life, because I still don't like to color within the lines. I like to march to a beat of my own drum. I mean, can you imagine being a medium and not being able to beat to your own drum? You obviously have to be able to step outside of the norm of what society expects. And like her, it was something I struggled with. I stayed in my corporate job much longer than I probably should have, just because I was afraid to go outside of those lines that had been drawn. And how much of it is because that part of me had been squelched for many years, saying this is the conformity, this is the way things should be. It's amazing how those things we see in children and how those become our pain bodies, our truths that we live with the rest of our lives. What type of things have you heard people say about you where you've been like, maybe you should tone it down a little bit, or why can't you just be like so and so? Think about those times, because those times where you're going outside of those norm, that very well may be your greatest strengths. Use them as strengths and don't see them as weaknesses, because once you do, you're going to find that life is rewarding, life is fun, it's exciting, and every single day is a blessing. That's how my life has been. And it's not that I didn't like my day job. I loved what I was doing. My mind was stretched. I worked with wonderful and passionate individuals. I was lucky. But what I do today, I get up and I thrive on it. The thought of being able to reach each and every single one of you through video, the thought of being able to sit down with a client and reach them and help them reach their full potential, to be sitting in a classroom and seeing the light bulb go on in my students, it's amazing. It's why as soon as I recognized normalizing mediumship was my goal, life has even been more fun and more amazing. So guys, I encourage you to take a little time today to do a little bit of soul searching. What is it that are your strengths, maybe? What is it that you've been told, scale back a little? And how can you use those to your advantage as opposed to your weakness? Well, that's all of my ramblings today. Tune in tomorrow. If you like what you are seeing, like and subscribe to my channel and share with all of your friends. Talk to you again real soon. That means tomorrow. Bye, guys.